Hi, I'm Don Kingett, and I'm a tax attorney practicing in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Today, we're going to talk about business website costs. Now, the business use of websites is widespread, but the Internal Revenue Service has not yet issued formal guidance on when internet website costs can be deducted. Fortunately, there are established rules that apply to the deductibility of business costs in general, and there's formal IRS guidance that applies to software costs in particular to provide someone who's launching a business website with some guidance as to the proper tax treatment of the costs. Now, today we're going to briefly discuss some of those relevant principles. The time for deducting website design costs, that is, the costs of the website's overall structure, functionality, and appearance, depends on whether they are costs of software. Website costs that are software costs are deductible under what are called safe harbor rules. Generally, if you purchase the website design, that is, if you acquire the design from a contractor who is at risk if the software doesn't perform right, the design costs are ratably deducted over a 3-year period. Also, non-customized computer software, so that means off-the-shelf software, that's eligible for Code Section 179 elective expense deduction that's generally available only for machinery and equipment. If instead of being purchased, the website design is developed, that is, if it's designed in-house or by an independent contractor who's not at risk if the software doesn't perform, you can choose among alternate treatments, such as deducting the costs in the year that the costs are paid or accrued, depending on the taxpayer's overall accounting method, or prorating the costs over a 3-year period. Website design costs that aren't costs of software are deductible over the expected useful life of the non-software portions of the design. But if the non-software portions of the design will have a useful life of no more than a year, then the costs can be deducted currently. Website content that's advertising is generally deductible. The treatment of other content costs will vary. Where website costs are paid or accrued before a business begins, the costs are deductible only upon the termination or disposition of the business, but you can elect to deduct up to $5,000 of the cost in the year that the business starts, and or you can prorate the costs over a period of 60 months, beginning with the month that the business starts. If you're considering launching a business website, we'd be pleased to discuss that with you further and help you implement and manage the tax treatment of your website costs. And as always, our firm is ready to assist with any tax, business, or estate planning matter. Thank you.